Matt Riddle has been pulled from Raw and future live events for WWE. Plus, we have an update on an Impact star after an injury scare over the weekend. And we've got some big LA Knight contract news. An update for that in the Cultaholic wrestling news right now. So there was an incident over the weekend with Matt Riddle involved at JFK Airport. PWInsider.com have an update on that. In case you missed it, Matt Riddle took to Instagram over the weekend and in a now deleted Instagram post made a claim of sexual assault against a police officer. TMZ followed this up by saying the Port Authority was shocked by Riddle's claim. From their view, nothing went down to warrant such an accusation, and the department is taking his claim seriously, and an internal probe has been launched. PW Insider have given us an update, haven't they, Adam?
Yeah, they confirmed that Matt Riddle was not at last night's Monday Night Raw. WWE sources also stating, as of this writing, he is no longer expected to work this weekend's live events in Idaho and Washington, which Riddle had previously been booked on.
We'll have more on that as we get it at cultaholic.com. Over the weekend, Impact Wrestling celebrated 1,000 episodes. That crept up, didn't it?
Isn't that nuts?
Crazy times. We saw the in-ring return of Team 3D. Devon Dudley hasn't wrestled in many years now. Certainly the first time we've seen those two back together in a tag team role. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But we also saw Gail Kim get back into the ring. Mm-hmm. Did you see the video? And if you didn't, then there'll probably be a still behind us now of Gail Kim on the ring apron being pulled off the apron by Velvet Sky, and her head rubbernecks off the ground.
Rough.
It's a really rough landing.
Really rough. Kim has fortunately given us an update on Twitter saying, I'm okay, just so everyone knows, and is updated. I woke up to a lot of people concerned. So yes, I got rattled, but I'm okay, which is a big relief.
That is good to hear, honestly. So she'll be part of a 10 knockout tag team match that takes place at Impact 1000, which you can watch on Thursday night. Then it features the beautiful people, Gail Kim, or some Kongs in there as well. It's a past, present, and future of the Knockouts division.
It feels like a proper celebration, this episode, so it should and everything, but I think they pulled out all the stops to make this one feel special. I think this is genuinely, if you're a wrestling fan, especially if you're a lapsed fan of TNA Impact, this is one to tune into, and maybe you'll get back on board with what Impact are doing, because they're doing some really fantastic stuff.
Team 3D got involved as well. They faced Champagne Singh and Rohit Raju. First time Devon's been in the ring for a little while, and he shared some footage of the match on Instagram and said being back in the ring again after 7 years for the 1000th episode of TNA was truly amazing. I love that he still calls it TNA.
It's so
I love
many.
it.
I have to stop myself from time to time.
Do you know
mate.
what? I think you just sort of drop it in every so often. You know, just TNA.
I've always struggled a little bit with the branding in that, like, it was TNA who presented Impact, and then it's Impact that presents Impact on TV. Do you know what I mean? I get not confused, but it's easily done. Well, it's right, and he's an old man.
I went to school with a kid who used to do a radio show at the same community station as I did, and every week he changed his DJ name. And this, I kind of
as a gag.
No, I think he just couldn't decide on a name. He wanted.
Oh, it's Sean.
Big shout! Oh, shoot, he's fine. Big shout, DJ Silky / Sean, if you're listening. That was one of them, anyway. It was. This is how old I am.
Silky.
I was one of them. I remember. He was ace. I remember him because back in the day I had MSN Messenger.
Nice.
And every couple of days I get like, DJ Rocker wants to add you. DJ Osmosis wants to add you.
That's a good one. DJ Osmosis.
There was some really good ones in there. I'm not taking the mic. There was some genuinely good ones in there.
What was yours, just before we continue? Do you
It was DJ Tonto. Yes!
Tonto. That's
Come
cool.
on.
That's all right.
I'll have it. I'll lean into it forever. But anyway, DJ TNA was hosting its 1000th episode. And Devon Dudley says, I want to thank Bubba, Tommy Dreamer, Scott D'Amore, and the whole Impact locker room for welcoming me back with open arms. Everybody in the locker room was truly respectful, very genuine for my comeback. As I've said it before, that this would be it. You'd never know, though. Lol. More of that, please. They've just signed a WWE Legends deal, so who knows?
No more of that, then.
Thank you, fans and family, for all of the support over the 32-year career. Oh, my brother, testify! They'll be back. They'll do it
Legends
again.
deal. No, I don't think they will.
If it's a Legends deal, they'll pop up and do a couple of matches.
No, but Bret Hart signed on a Legends deal, isn't
Even
it?
had a couple of matches.
Yeah, no, not about that. You know what I mean? I think it's just to shift some merch and so they don't go elsewhere and do stuff. I'm not sure we'll see him again. Although, I was watching quite recently the return, I want to say it was 2015, correct me if I'm wrong, when they came out, they battered the New Day, put them through tables. The pop for those lads.
Oh, yeah.
Well, to me, they're arguably the best tag team ever. And I really do mean that. They're one of the most accomplished teams. They're one of the most sort of decorated teams in wrestling history. I think the Dudley boys are absolutely sensational. And if they were the same Dudley boys that they were even in 2015, I'd want to see a bit more. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like on Thursday. I don't expect to see them doing stuff again, to be honest.
Beyond Thursday, obviously Bound for Glory on the horizon for Impact Wrestling. And then they head over here. They're coming to the UK for the Invasion Tour. So far, they've announced Alex Shelley, Josh Alexander, Deanna Purrazzo, Grado! And they got it, baby.
Is this your doing again?
I'm nervous about the power I've got.
Yeah, right. Just Grado power though. Nothing else.
I have all the powers of the universe. If the powers of the universe are just to book Grado on shows,
that works. That's fine.
Grado's happy.
Is this one of your 3 wishes? You found a lamp or something?
I've got a monkey's paw and I just keep going, Grado, 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 Grado. Great, but recently announced, in the last hour or so, it's been announced that Moose is going to be part of that tour as well. That's going to see shows in Glasgow, in Coventry, and an Impact Plus special here in Newcastle upon Tyne.
Turning Point.
Turning Point. Scott, mate, where's me? I'm here.
He's free.
I'm free.
Well, he's not free. He's available.
I'm free that night. There was a family do, but I've cancelled it just in case.
Come on. He got Grado on the show. The least you could do.
Give it. Go on. I'll bring my own trousers. I promise.
It's like PE. Yeah. Sorry, Tom, you didn't bring trousers again. You've got to wear the Impact trousers, the naughty ones.
The Impact
piss stains
trousers.
on them.
Just in a box. I hate the Impact trousers.
You out there with plimsolls and
no, I'm wearing my school shoes. An Impact trouser instead of vest. Send me a picture of what you think the Impact trousers look like at Tom Campbell on Twitter. Okay. Keep it clean, you naughty. Especially keep it clean if you're ringing in to Twitch tonight to speak to Adam Pagetti for his brand spanking new chat show, The All Right Stuff.
It's going to be massive. Did a bit of a phone in, a beta phone in last week.
Only beaters can phone in.
It seemed that way. Some people weren't taking it seriously, so I want seriousness tonight, 6 p.m. on Twitch, twitch.tv/Cultaholic. There's going to be a few topics in fact, and I want you to give us a ring and we will talk some sense for once, all right?
Twitch.tv/Cultaholic from 6 BST. Finally, an update on LA Knight.
Yeah.
Lots of conversation this week about him signing a shiny new deal, but this is a bit of a rumor killer on this whole matter.
Feels that way. It's Fightful Select giving us an update. It is true that Knight and WWE have been engaged in extension talks and that a 5-year deal was offered. However, we're told the two sides were far apart on money as of now, and that no deal has been agreed to and doesn't appear imminent. They will just keep negotiating. So I think this is a really, really crucial time for old LA Knight. He's 40 years old. If he's signing a long-term deal, a 5-year deal, he wants that money to be right. It's absolutely crucial. And what a great time to be negotiating for a contract for LA Knight as well, when he is on top of the world.
Looking down on creation.
Yes. I think he could be getting paid a pretty penny for some time.
And well-deserved.
Yeah, of course, goes without saying.
Make bank, why don't you so? Obviously, without a doubt, top star on SmackDown right now. Outside of Roman Reigns, of course.
Yeah.
And even considered internally so. He's like in that internal list that they published last week. He's the number one babyface.
It's cool, isn't it?
It's great.
I didn't think we'd see it as well. I'm really, really happy to eat my words on this one. I didn't fully get behind him on NXT. It's been a bit of a slow burn for me, but man, he's one of the most entertaining things about Friday Night SmackDown. Another WWE higher up said, by the way, there wasn't truth to the idea that LA Knight's push was tied to a new contract, citing that a significant number of wrestlers on the roster have deals coming up next year, still getting pushes. It's contract renewal, extension, etc. season right now. His current deal does run into 2025. It has over a year and a half left on it.
So it's not based on the fact that they're sort of negotiating with him and they don't want to pull the trigger until they've got it sorted.
No.
He's just too darn popular and they've just got to roll with it.
Yeah, it feels that way, yeah, but I hope he gets paid really, really well. I hope this sets him up for life.
We are all just playing LA Knight's game. And for the latest wrestling news throughout the day, you can check out cultaholic.com. Stay safe. I love you. Bye.